October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. And with that, I say hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Pheonix Wright. Oh, all the way around. Pheonix Wright, Ace Attorney. The first one still. We're still in episode 3, but we are about to end it, because we can't go above 3 days in trial. No, how long a trial can take for, right? And since this is the third trial we're getting, that means it's all or nothing today. And we're getting, like, close to it. We can, like, already, like, a little bit piece it together, right? I'm still not 100% sure if it was the producer that killed Hammer. And apparently Hammer also has killed someone, which we found out last time. It's like, oh yeah, there was an accident 5 years ago. And it's like, oh, you don't say. What happened? Oh, Hammer pushed someone. They fell off and they landed right on one of the spikes and instantly died. And it's like, that is an impressively big accident. Yeah, true. Accidentally murdering your co-worker, gotta be hard. But also, like, I still have no idea, like, what happened to Hammer. So we know he went to the steel samurai outfit. He went to Studio 2. We didn't really find out a lot of, like, evidence, per se. Because what we found out more is a lot of motives, more than evidence. So let's see what we're gonna get, right? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Again, the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Well, today would be the final day of this trial, then. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well then, Mr. Edward, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day, and from their testimonies the truth will become clear. Very well then. Edward seems to be a bit on the edge today. What is he gonna do? We may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss Divesky already? Okay. Divesky, the producer, was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Also, I'm gonna put my microphone a little bit closer to me. There you go. Will the witness state her name and occupation, please? I was gonna say, like, is she again gonna be like, nope, I'm the Vickies, I'm the producer for Global Studios. Ah, there you go, look at that. Mr. Edgeworth, you finally got what you wanted. A witness that is not out to get you. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2, correct? As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well then, Mr. Vessis. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Alright. Calm down, man. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Is she even wearing pants? I don't even know. I guess we could see. Like, she seems to be the time to always have, like, the same kind of outfit, right? She's not wearing pants, no. Oh, I also had, like, a bit of a cough here. I entered the trailer, a little bit before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4 p.m. There has to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 3:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Then we found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio One. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. Oh yeah, that one. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with what that monkey had toppling over. Yeah, we got the van now. Okay. Oh, I see. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, please. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. The final episode of this episode. The final battle of this episode. We still have a lot to do. I imagine. I'm imagining it's gonna be in like another 6 episodes. Because I doubt that the final episode is gonna be like over quickly. It could be over quickly in the sense of I mess up, right? But it could also be more things. The trail before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Okay. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 16. I'm gonna try to just say the name, like the times in, I guess, quote-unquote military time, right? Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. I can't, come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The winners did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. And there was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 p.m. and a rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those 2 times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on, you had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. Yeah. At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing at that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oh. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. Oh, she committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak? Well, Nick, kind of wish she would said a little bit more. It's hard, right? I think she's pretty used to being the boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Oh, that was the last one. Wait, do drivers get to Studio 1 after the meeting? Is that a misprint? No, I don't think so, right? Oh, sorry about that, kitty. But what could I say here? Wait, no, not that one. It took a 15... You had Sal take you. Ah, come on! I didn't want to do that, I wanted to present something. Because she said like at 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And she went somewhere, right? But that can't be it, because this was in the way. No, that was not it. Ah, come on. What could it be? Is it this one? Because it's just like... No, it is also not that one. Really? Oh, I hope it's not gonna cause this now. In front of the table in front of the check? The only thing that I can think of is that, well, the other ones have like a bone sticking out of their T-bone steak. The other table was like clean, right? Huh, as a thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. Watch this now, is alright? Look at this. Alright, it's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Yeah, there you go. Mr. Wright. Need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer. And there was no bone in that. Yeah, there were no bones in that plate. The plates were bare. Well, Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat the T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone. You had a boneless steak. No, you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing then during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on someone else. She was meeting the Steel Samurai. Okay, nice. Okay, we found a clue. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then she did it. You killed him with your own hands. I mean, Mr. Wright? Isn't that a little presumptuous? Oh, that's why the thingy is missing. We never found the outfit. Now that I think about it, we never found the Steel Samurai outfit. Because the Jack Hammer was in the Evil Magistrate outfit, not the Steel Samurai outfit in the beginning, right? But we afterwards never found the Steel Samurai outfit again. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let's be clear what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Well, fascinating, and here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well then, let us have a battle of wit then, you and I. Sure. Any day, Veskies. Good luck, Nick. Let's see, what was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yeah? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? She couldn't. I think you would have a deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. And you see? Yes, however that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Yeah, because it wasn't. It was the spike on the fence. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Wrong, Mr. Wright, but I haven't said anything yet. I know you very well enough by now to know that you're going to present the wrong evidence. It was the right one. Fine, I'll sure. We'll say that there you go, it's the murder weapon, the spear. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Yeah, there you go. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell me what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yeah, I can tell you. Would I make a claim like this if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I was a little bit too ahead of before. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. So very well then, let's see this murder weapon then. Now we take that. Look at this photo. Why, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the those stairs, ain't it? I'm all of a sudden Texan now, aren't I? Order, order. If I cannot have this order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident in Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. And what does that have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in the photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest. What? What? Are you saying? Yes, exactly. What happened 5 years ago is what happened today. Has happened again. Dun dun dun! Mr. Wright, go continue, please. It is 2:30 on the day of the murder. Miss Diva Keys meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. And then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Exactly. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing team. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. I didn't claim that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break. How could I have... You just told us. You told us before you went on the van. I could have disposed of the body. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for the matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry the body. Interesting. Then let's hear it. Mr. Wright, show us how she carried the body. It's the thing that you just told us about. A van. Mr. Vesquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. Yeah, you literally told us. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. And then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Why are you objecting about? Hold on, right? Don't forget that it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Salmonella was a conspirator? Of course it was. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vesquise could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vesquise, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. Well, it was fun. I win? What? That's so weird. That's such a weird, so what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? Oh, I just said that. Wait, so you mean the Vesquise? So was it you? You killed Jack Hammer? Where's the time? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? Did you just engage in the battle of wits? And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I could have murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You like decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What the? Do I? I really don't have a lot, right? Especially like nothing that I have. Order! Mr. Edgewood, your thoughts? Of course. As the witness says. Certainly does seem a bit very likely that she did it, but there's no proof. Edgewood isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I can't do these again, right? Mr. Vesquise, you did it! That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor? I'm not sure that question how to get any closer to a verdict. What do I do? Testify again? I would like you to testify again. Testify? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I say it again? Only to fail so close. It seems that there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vesquise. What? Yes, Miss Iswell. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see you very well then. Your Honor. I love you. Edwards, you are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I am your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edwards, I do see little point in making Miss Vesquise repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well then. Whatever the witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, what did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. Helping us. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent, was asleep. I immediately called the police and then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointed at Powell, saying, "He did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes, and then I went home. You could just do that? Oh, well, I guess it's true. She kinda... Actually, no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, she may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key, you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick. Also, now think about it, there's a thing that's gonna appear a lot more later on. But like, I think in the first game it didn't show up at all. Like the locks, so to say. Right? Nothing that I have is really gonna be like quite obvious, right? So let's go. Gotta go at it slowly. What time was that? We were at the, to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I would say it was then. When exactly did you and Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? That witness will continue having testimony, please. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body in the line in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seem to be calm enough when I accuse you of murder, yeah. I can't just press her without any issues. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Fiskies? Logically speaking, yes, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. And also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed it was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well then, Miss Veskies, you may continue. Wait. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived at the scene. Sorry, I'm late. And then silence. Dead silence. So much silence. Much silence. Silence. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Was it a hint? No. I don't have anything that could technically light something up. The security lady then pointed at Powers. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, still samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers basically solely on the security lady's ward? Perhaps not. She seems to have had also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I had all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Miss Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Why? You asked to be left out? Well, yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned. I'm not really fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Well, thankfully the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, and thus they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it. With all those bigwigs at the meeting, I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they don't require or didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my stuff. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. But who would steal then? Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Because she was already dead. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Doesn't that look weird for you guys? Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness' last statement. Yeah, there you go. Think, Mr. Sky said he didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Oh, my own lawyer going against me? Yeah, like, I noticed that. Good job, Edward. Order, Mr. Edward. Yeah? What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution will make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change to defense? You would do such a good defense. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vesquez, do you have an explanation? Can't believe Edward is helping me. Yeah, double teaming, let's go. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? Well, no matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well then, the witness shall change her testimony to reflect this reasoning. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scene, so I left him behind. She wasn't there though. The only reason she would have known that Hammer was injured is because she saw... Wait, Hammer was injured. What? Did she just miss... Did she meant to say Mr. Powers? I'm confused. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Well, he told me. Tell the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Otherwise, everything we've been working on would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Is it this one? You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Yeah. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg on the photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. But pretending? One person was injured in the run-through this morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. So now, what do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Was it because you met him? Huh? I already said it. It was Sal who told you. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manel was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would they tell you the wrong person? Mrs. Vakis, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, I didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hamper limping with your own eyes. Oh yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too, right? He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Oh, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Mr. Vesquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And then Mr. Hammer was in that steel samurai suit, and that's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured this morning. Ah, it's so hype. I love this. Order, order, I'll have order this. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Veskies. I still wonder, how do you pronounce that name? Am I saying it wrong? I'm 100% saying it wrong. I'm sure it's not Veskies, right? Veskies? Veskies? Murderer? I have a question for you. Ah, not again. Why the real killer is so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, it's fallen on hard times, but there was still a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yeah, well, you would need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? She may have done it as like an accident. If there's a reason, it is unclear in this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Like, the proof that I have in my mind, right? Like, the theory that I have in my mind is this. Right? But it's not a motive for Veskies. It's a motive for Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer was not going there to get murdered. He was going there to murder Veskies. Trying to pin the murder on Mr. Powers. However, he didn't expect to get shoved and killed in that way. But that's just my theory. And I think that theory is kind of correct. Okay, I have proven I can show it to you. I present to you the court evidence that Mr. Veskies' motive in this murder. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Right? I'm right, aren't I? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With the Veskies' help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighted him down, no doubt. However, you did, Veskies. You used Mr. Hammer. You have made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, and yet you only have talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed the Veskies and not the other way around. What motives would Miss Veskies have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, there would have been no reason to kill the Hammer. It was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine, Mr. Wright. Please explain Mrs. Veskies' Veskies' motive for murder. I don't think she had a motive. Because like also nothing that we have could be like a show of that. Right? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Yeah, there you go. And I'm back. Was it silent before? I don't even notice. It's been like 30 minutes. I had to do like a lot of walk. But anyway, all Miss Veskies did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Veskies. What? What? We see through everything. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fuel the security lady into thinking he was Powers. And then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill the Veskies, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all these years. So it must have been crazy for like the Veskies, like, oh, Will Powers, are you here already for the present, like the the thingy, and then it's like, no, I'm here to kill you. And it's like, what? Why? What have I done to you? And it's like, haha, it is I. Jackhammer. Why are you angry? I just saved you from being labeled as a murderer by by making you a self-defense murderer. You did do it, didn't you? Oh, yes, I did. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Mr. Skis, what happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Mr. Skis, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Mr. Skis. No! I'm guessing, like... Manuel was, in a relationship with Vesquez, right? I feel like that's the most logical thing over here. Please, don't die. Now she looks like a... Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. She looks like a weight has been lifted off her shoulders. Which I guess is a good thing? Mr. Edwards, where's this McKees? Where's Mrs. Verkees? In the waiting room lobby. Your Honor, as calm as collected as ever. Okay, good. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Well, I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should have been found. So it's only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well then, this court finds the defendant Mr. Will Powers not guilty. Let's go! Now look at that. It's still so huge. That's all. The court is adjourned. October 20th. Oh, 10 days later. Okay. I think. Or was it before also October 20th? Wait, no, I think it's the same day. Never mind. It was 10 AM that I was thinking about. 1:12 PM. District Court Defense Lobby number 3. Hi. Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but oh, it's sad. I know now that Mr. Amber stole my costume. Oh, it's bad enough that they wanted to kill Mr. Skis. But to think that they tried to frame me for a murder, oh, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to blame you because this, right? Sorry, what does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean, Mayor? Nick? You know the problem is yours, right? The problem that you... Where you present evidence that makes no sense. You're doing it again. Oh. Congratulations, VP. What was the actual thingy? Oh, I think it was the path to glory. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Nope, that thing's been destroyed. So I'm gonna... Not autoplay. I'm gonna do something over here very quickly. And they go 10 minutes afterwards. I've done the whole case again, just so we could get to the beginning again over here, and to say like, why did Miss Emma want to blame me? Was it because every kid looks up to you? Because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in the kids show and as the villain to boot. The kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations, VP. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... What? I something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Hello there, Edgeworth. How you doing? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. But guess would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Oh, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say I didn't expect to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? You know, you can tell him you love him. I think he would say yes. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Pheonix Wright. You'll never show your face in front of me again. That's why I came here to tell you. I think, like, from what I saw in the thumbnail of next time, Edgeworth is in big trouble. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends as if they're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? As for now, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Oh yeah, he doesn't tell them, does he? And so the curtains close on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was a talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Yippee! Oh yeah, the Pink Princess. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they would seriously go through with it. It is kind of like the Precure route again. So you can like see very much the where Global Studios got like its inspiration, or the devs got their inspiration from to make Global Studios, right? It's Toei Techno, the people that are behind the original like Super Sentai and the like where Power Rangers got their most of their iconic videos from, as well as Pretty Cure, one if not the biggest or one of the biggest franchises in Japan. Like, it is very nice show, like so many seasons of Precure. I love them to bits. I've seen like I wanted to watch a lot of the Sentais, but I never managed to like sit down and do that. I have like a lot of shows where I'm like that. You have to buy trading cards too. I've traded with Cody and that assistant. Oh, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that VP gets to play the lead again? What if they'll show his real face this time? I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wait, is Will Powers in the Pink Princess? I thought it was gonna be someone else, and he was gonna be like the big villain or something. But there you go. We're finished with episode 3. Save your progress, please and thank you. And over here. There you go. It's kind of funny how fast. Oh wait, whoa, game. Stop. No. There you go. I'm just gonna close the game before I get spoiled. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye.